Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and we're going to do a quick review here of my BMW 1M. It's an early spring day, which you wouldn't know it with snow on the ground, and it's actually rainy too, but just took out the 1M from a short winter storage. We had a mild winter. Maybe in January, took the car out a couple times. It's only been sitting not too long. Just put new rear tires on it, if you've seen my other videos. So the rear tires only have a couple miles on it. Doug Jamuro just reviewed this car. Look for it on his YouTube channel, my actual car. Look for it at his YouTube channel coming in the next couple of weeks. As you know, if you watch Doug's videos, the 1M is one of his favorite cars that he's ever driven. Well, you know what? I'm biased, and I agree with him. Let me give you some stats on the car. In the United States, it was made 1 year only, and that was in 2011. It's got 335 horsepower, 332 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds. And as you know, that's a conservative 0 to 60 time, like most German cars. So you'll probably see real 0 to 60 times a couple tenths of a second faster than that. Horsepower is 332 horsepower. 335 foot-pounds of torque. Wow, this car is fast. It feels a lot faster than 4.7, I'll tell you that for sure. It came in 3 colors. It came in this color, Valencia Orange. It came in black and white. Orange is actually the most popular color. So here in the United States, they had a 1 year production run only. 740 cars were produced. BMW owned one, and that's Valencia Orange. So 739 were sold to the public. They're all sunroof delete cars. They're all 6-speed manuals. They all come with this orange stitching on the seats, whether you took orange, black, or white as your exterior color. Black is actually the rarest color, and white is in between. Like I said, Valencia Orange is actually the most common color. They sold 309 units in Valencia Orange. It's got hydraulic steering, and it's also got a very quick steering ratio. The steering ratio is almost like a Mitsubishi Evo. It's a little over 2 turns lock to lock. So it's a real nimble car, has a very short wheelbase, and that's why I love it so much, especially the hydraulic steering. So if you watch my other videos on the M2, one of the first YouTube videos I ever did was comparing my 1M with my M2, and I liked the 1M better. And the reason I liked it, it was just a more visceral car. The M2 is certainly the better daily driver. It's got the better iDrive. It's in comfort mode. It's in everyday BMW. Where this car, there really is no comfort mode. This car is basically hair on fire, crazy all the time. And with that real quick steering, it's a very darty, nimble car in a good way. This is just an amazing visceral car to drive. You know, on the highway, it's certainly going to be twitchy with that quick steering ratio, but on these back roads, it's just phenomenal. It's exactly what you want for your favorite mountain road or Sunday driver. Now, there's, some people use these as everyday cars. This car has never been tracked. I tend to track other people's cars, so I don't have to track my own. But, there are a lot of people that have 50,000 track miles on these cars, and these cars never miss a beat. They're so good. You're probably a real sticky R-compound set of tires away from being a winning car at your local autocross or track day. Very easy to shift, very easy to heel toe. I have size 13 feet, and there's plenty of room here. BMW always gives you a dead pedal on these cars, so you have plenty of room for your feet. You do kind of sit on top of the car instead of in it. So if you've climbed into a Corvette or a 911, you're probably sitting more in the car, where this car, you're sitting on the car. And only a real true enthusiast would recognize this car. Sometimes people stop me but because the car is orange, not because it's a 1M. You know, if you go to your local car enthusiast meet or Cars and Coffee, this car will certainly get a lot of attention, especially in orange. But you know, the average person will just see, oh, that's a cool color for your BMW. You know, they won't know what this car is. I think this car, you know, is definitely a future collectible. I mean, it's definitely has collectability now, being built in such small numbers. Certainly, it's proven that it's a collectible. It sells more used than it did when it was new. And I just, you know, I think this is going to be a future collectible. If you look at, there's been 25,000 E46 M3s made, 25,000 E90 series M3s made. This is the smallest production of any M car, with the exception of the S54 M Coupe. There were about 3,000 M Coupes, but only the last 2001 and 2002 here in the United States, the last 678 have the S54 engine. So that's actually a lower production than this. The 1M as a whole is a lower production than what they call than the clown shoe, than the M Coupes. But the M Coupe is a little more rare just based on the ones that have that S54 engine. These are just you know, great driving roads we have here in New Jersey, and this is really the car to take out. I really miss driving this car. I always remember that this car is great, but when I drive it, I go, wow, it's that good. It would be really a tough car to sell because it's so hard to find a good one. Every color is great, white, black as well for the 1Ms. I'm partial to orange. I love bright colors, so it would be very hard for me to replace this car because it would be tough to find another orange one with low miles for sale. So I have roughly 15,461 miles as of I'm driving right now, averaging 19.2 miles to the gallon, which is great considering how I drive this car. And I bought this car with exactly 10,000 miles, give or take. So I've had it about 3 years, put about 5,400 miles on it, and loved every second of those miles. The maintenance was free for the first 4 years. I've owned this car for about 3 years, so when I bought it, I still had 1 year left of warranty, 1 year left of maintenance. You know, zero problems with the car, nothing, no warranty repairs that I had to get fixed. Okay, so some more advantages of the 1M. We know it's great to drive. We know it has hydraulic steering, which is a huge advantage compared to a modern car. It's also exclusive. Again, they only made them 1 year, 740 copies. There's 25,000 E90 series M3s. There's about the same E46 M3s. When they're done with M2 production, you'll probably have 10, 15, 20 times as many M2s made as 1Ms. So if you go to your local car show, there should be 25 M3s there before you see 1M. There should be 10 or 15 M2s there before you see 1M. Also, they're very tunable because it's a turbo motor. You can easily add another 100 foot-pounds of torque, you know, on the stock intercooler. A Cobb tune will run you, I don't even know, $600, and you'll have 450 pounds of torque. If you want to go in an aftermarket intercooler, you can even make big power. So if you're going to do that for a collectible car, obviously keep all the stock parts. Check out our website. We have a lot of even more videos and articles on our website. And check back there often. We usually have new videos posted almost every day, and usually articles posted once a week. And check it out when you get a chance. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks again for your support. Your channel only exists. My channel only exists with your support. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Take care.